Provision lets you create one unified hub to manage all of the record templates, policies, and procedures that are part of your food safety program. One of the advantages of the system is version control. So let's say, for example, within this mock recall record template, we want to make a change. All we have to do to make the change is go into the settings for the form, and we can drag in whatever item it is that we need to add to the record template. In this case, let's just add in a signature block. When we go back into the preview, we can see the signature block is now ready for our team to use. Let's save the change to the record template. And when we go to publish this record template, we can see the system automatically prompts us to update the version number. This can help to prevent any undetected changes in your templates. When we publish the change, if we look at the mock recall record here, we can see the current version number, the date that it was most recently changed, and the person who made the change. So this can give us a simple change history to show an auditor. If we go into the form section here, we can see that if we crack open a brand new mock recall record, it has the signature block that we just added. So the important thing to note is that changes to your templates are instant, and they can be harmonized across any number of operating locations. This can help to prevent mistakes where members of your team use old record templates, and it can save managers the time of chasing down and shredding old paper copies of prior templates. The same kind of control is true for the policies and procedures that are part of your food safety program. You can go to Resources and then Documentation to view all of your policies and procedures. Let's say that we want to make a change to this washing hands policy. We can tap on that document and edit it to make a change. Let's drag in the current version of our document that has our changes. We can update the version number here. And if we want to verify this change, we can just link it to a change verification form. Let's save that document into place. If we view this document, we're able to see the current version of our policy. And the important thing is that in the History tab, we can see all of the historic changes, when they were changed, and the version number at the time. You can also see all of the forms that this policy is linked to. So if we want to go through the change verification process, a good way to start that is through tasks. This can help to ensure that the verification is done on time. When we go to tasks, we're able to create a new task for our team. And what we can do is we can assign the change verification to the manager who has authority to verify this change. Let's assign it to an individual and pick the individual from our list. We can give that a due date of today, and this is just a one-time task. So we can click Assign. And what this will do is it'll create a notification that draws the team's attention to the new task that's been created. And they can also tap on Due Today, and they can see that the change verification is something that's required of them to complete today. In one tap, they can jump into the change verification, and using the Documentation tab, they can view the document that's been updated. If they go back into the form here, they can put in all of the information about the change. So let's say there's been many changes that have been made to this policy. What we can do is just add each of those changes in line here. We can, describe change A, we can describe change B, and so on and so forth. Once this change verification is completed, that can be submitted as a completed record. And later on, you can go into the Forms module to show an auditor all of those completed records. All you have to do is tap on Completed Records. And if you want, you can search for your forms and filter that down. In one tap, you can open up one of those change verifications to show an auditor the full description for any of the updates you've made to policies and procedures. This can really help to make you audit ready anytime, streamlining your documentation and ensuring that your team has the right documents to work off of.